Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to Maximus the Fourth. Today, we're going to be taking a deep dive look into Mountain Dew. Today, I'm going to walk you guys through the history of Mountain Dew and how it was first founded. And then afterwards, after going over all the history, of course, I will be giving you guys a taste test and giving you a score rating on a scale of 1 through 10, letting you know exactly what I think about it. But until then, let's get into the history. Very surprisingly, Mountain Dew was originally founded by two brothers that went by the name of Barney and Allie Hartman, in which they both owned Hartman Beverage, and they began bottling a lithiated lemon drink that was to be mixed with liquor, and it was dubbed Mountain Dew, an original terminology that was used to refer to Tennessee Mountain Made Moonshine. That was the original term for Mountain Dew. Tennessee Mountain Made Moonshine. Eventually, in 1948, Barney and Allie Hartman did file for a copyright claim to make Mountain Dew solely theirs, to where nobody could tamper with their name at all whatsoever, and they got the claim that they needed, the copyright. And then in 1949, Barney Hartman died, leaving his brother Allie Hartman as the sole owner of Mountain Dew. Story goes on in 1955, a Pepsi bottling company that was held in Fayetteville, North Carolina, began bottling Mountain Dew. And this was the very first time that Pepsi had noticed Mountain Dew's potential. And then it was on September 2nd of 1964 that Pepsi had bought the full rights of Mountain Dew to have full ownership of it, and they had abandoned the original packaging look of the hillbilly and completely altered and changed the packaging layout and the look, in which it had originally had the hillbilly look, which appealed to younger outdoorsy generation people. Now, because the article goes on and on and on and on and on, do not want to bore you guys, so that is a good place to stop. Now, let's open up this Mountain Dew original and see exactly what we're dealing with. Doesn't even say Dew with a blast of anything, just good old fashioned Mountain Dew. Caffeine content reads 91 milligrams. A lot of normal sodas you'll see like 56 or somewhere in the 60s, maybe even 70s. But here we go, Mountain Dew, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, man, that has got some kind of a good taste to it. Mountain Dew tastes like no other. I'm definitely getting some lemon notes to it. It is absolutely loaded with sugar like most Mountain Dews are. But what exactly are we tasting here? It actually doesn't taste quite as crazy and vibrant as it once did when I was a kid or in my teens. I feel like Mountain Dew over the years, my taste buds have changed to where my love for the flavor is kind of just gone. There's a lot of other Mountain Dew flavors out there that I think are much better than OG, but it's still not a bad flavor. When I'm tasting Mountain Dew, pretty much all I can taste is a very slight lemon taste to it, and quite a citrusy flavor to it as well. Mountain Dew is incredibly addicting. Um, it's ridiculous. And I really did used to like this a lot more as a kid. But because the flavor really hasn't changed and only my taste buds have, I definitely still know what I'm tasting here. It's absolutely Mountain Dew. Definitely tastes the way it should, other than my taste buds. I would have to leave Mountain Dew with a very fair and sincere and honest score of 6 out of 10. It is an absolute classic. I'm sure there's absolutely nobody that's watching this video right now that hasn't tried Mountain Dew at one point or another in their life. With that said, ladies and gentlemen, that was the complete history of Mountain Dew, of Barney and Allie Hartman. PepsiCo originally buying the rights to it in the 60s. That is it. Mountain Dew gets a score of 6 out of 10. I am Maximus IV, signing out, and I will see you next time.